Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good time to be an Alien fan. Alien Romulus released its official trailer a few days ago now, or about a week ago. To much fanfare, lots of views, a lot of good reception, and we are going to be getting an Alien TV series as well. Now, I've done a lot of reports on this. I've discussed quite a few of the leaks here and there about it, but now it's looking like we've got a rumoured title and some new details. Not overly sure whether I don't know whether I believe these supposed leaked details. I don't like the title either. I hope this is not the title. It could just be what it's filming under, but we'll see. So we're going to dive into this today. Please do hit subscribe for all things Alien. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture, movie news and movie reviews. If you like what I do, support further via Patreon. It's the first link down below. So, Alien, rumoured title and new details. We'll get to this in a minute, because I actually want to get to something else first, which is this article over on avpgalaxy.net. Because I think this is important, because this is from Noah Hawley himself. So if we'll touch on this first, then we'll go back to the rumoured elements of the series, and then we can sort of integrate the two. Right? So Noah Hawley talks FX Alien series with Deadline podcast. FX Alien series showrunner Noah Hawley made a recent appearance on the Deadline podcast, where he talked his other series Fargo, and more interestingly for the Alien community, his upcoming Alien series, confirming that his own directorial work on the series has been completed and that there's still another month of filming left, and the show will be wrapping in July. Noah reiterated a number of elements he has spoken about previously. A few things there. That's great. So they're filming in Thailand, and he's done. They're literally finishing next month. They're done. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. This has been a relatively quick shoot, which is not a huge surprise. I think this is good. There'll obviously be a lot in post as well, like understandably so. It just is what it is. So this is good. This is very, very good. Nothing to be alarmed by. No bad news. Just the norm. So he says, Hawley reaffirmed that despite his role as producer, Sir Ridley Scott remained hands-off during the development of the series. That will please a lot of people. Old whiskey drinker Ridley Scott, that will please a lot of people that he's not involved in the series. Now, I don't know what that means for continuity or anything like that, but that's still interesting. And it's good news to most people that Ridley Scott was not really around. So it says that the series would retain the retro futurism of the original Alien films rather than the more polished look of the prequels. So people that loved the Alien aesthetic, cool, you're getting that as well. I will say this, I think Alien Romulus has done a better job of explaining why the prequels still exist. The prequels exist with super high technology, and Alien exists which is obviously set after the prequels with sort of reductive, more simplistic technology, that retro future look. Alien Romulus has done a much better job of sort of realizing that and explaining it. They've said that technology is a class issue. So if you're very, very wealthy, you have the Prometheus style tech, and if you're not, and there's no reason for you to have such high-tech things, it won't be as prevalent in your day-to-day life, you would have the retro future sort of technology, which is actually a really smart way to explain it. It's a good way to remove some sort of plot holes in the canon. Now it says this, discussing the longevity of the series, which FX chairman John Landgraf previously commented on, saying that the series designed to be an ongoing series, Hawley told Deadline that FX was telling him, maybe don't do two things at once on this show. Okay. Their hope is to put a season 2 as close to season 1 as possible. That's really good news. Now, FX is doing some really good stuff. FX, of course, behind Shogun. Just monumentally amazing program. If you've not watched it, you must watch Shogun. It's so, so good. It's absolutely impeccably made. Well worth your time. One of the best things on TV, and has been one of the best things on TV for a very long time. Like, to me, it's a 10 out of 10 show. I love Shogun. So FX are doing really good stuff, and very clearly what they're looking to do is build out their programming. They've already greenlit more seasons, not episodes, more seasons of Shogun. They're already thinking a little more long term with the Alien series as well, and that's smart. You know, don't shoot your load all at once. Cool. Now there's a little bit more here. It says here, at the moment it's generally Alien Romulus we're hearing about as the gears of the marketing machine are turning ahead of the film's release in August. But what, if any, connections exist between Romulus and Noah Hawley's series? According to Hawley, none that would be intentional on his or Fede Alvarez's part. That's not good. You want connections in terms of it being still in the same universe. I don't want it to be connected, but it needs to be connected in the fact that it's still part of the universe. It says both projects are being managed by different parts of 20th Century Studios, and both creatives have been left to work on their respective projects. Once again, Hawley reaffirmed his decision to have the aliens have a much longer history than the direction Sir Ridley Scott had been taken with the Alien prequels. Rather than the David-created bioweapons that were made 10 minutes ago, the xenomorphs featured in FX Alien series will be the result of millions of years of evolution. So that's good as well. And that actually does tie to Alien Romulus, to be fair. No spoilers, I'm not going to go into it, but that does tie to that. If you want to listen to the podcast, blah, 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 I'm not going to go into that. But there you go, so there's that. Okay, and then there's this. So, what's the rumoured title? Well, I don't like this. The rumoured title from Daniel Richtman is Alien Neverland. I just think of Michael Jackson. That's all I think of. I just think of Michael Jackson when I hear Neverland, alright? Don't even think anymore of, like, Peter Pan. I just think of Michael Jackson. It's going to be clipped and taken out of context. Yeah, Alien Neverland, don't like it. I think that's lame. And apparently it says this. The series is believed to be set 3 decades before the events of Ridley Scott's 1979 classic. Can't really be... Well, it can be set... Yeah, it can be set 3 decades, before. But it says this, a few years before Prometheus. Now that doesn't work. Before Prometheus doesn't work. Before Alien it works. Before Prometheus doesn't work with the canon. That will break canon completely. That will absolutely fuck the canon. Like, it's just destroyed. Apparently we'll find the characters caught in a conflict with the beginning of artificial intelligence and the competition among developers and users. Now that is true. I can say that that's true. Just for anyone that wants to know, there's a plot line of a young girl who is the sister of like a medic in sort of like the special forces, essentially. He believes his sister, not daughter, he believes his sister's died from cancer. She has her consciousness transplanted into an AI body. So there you go, there's a plot line. Come back and tell me I'm right when it drops. So I would say that some of this stuff is right. I don't like the fact that it's set before Prometheus. That will break canon massively. And also Alien Neverland. Don't like that. Maybe that's just what it's being referred to as its sort of on-set production name. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.